Have you been on any job interviews this week?
Honey, I am a felon and a mushroom. I don't exactly scream hire me.
Welcome. My name is Max Rissman, also known as Max the Risser. I was recently released from Valentine Correctional Facility after serving 3 years for writing a digital series without a license. Ridiculous, I know. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about my project called Root for the Villain, which is a comic book dramedy series. It takes place in a world where 1% of the population has superpowers, and it chronicles the trials and tribulations of Lana, a young parole officer who works with non-violent supervillains to try to help them get back on their feet after they are released from prison. Now, Lana is particularly well suited for this job, considering her late father was once one of the city's most notorious supervillains. Plus, she has a superpower of her own, the ability to literally smell people's bullshit. However, as a single female cop in her late 20s, she has a whole host of personal problems to deal with, not the least of which is dating. Before I became a supervillain, I was a graduate filmmaking student at New York University. I made several short films during my time there, the most recent of which screened at the Sarasota Film Festival and Dances with Films in Los Angeles. I decided to do this project as my capstone thesis because I'm fascinated with the comic book world and the mythology of the superhero movie, but I was so tired of the same black and white narratives about good guys saving the world from bad guys, and I wanted to tell a story that took place in the superhero universe, but was about normal people just trying to live their lives and get by. And the idea of delving into the life of someone who works with supervillains to try to rehabilitate them really fascinated me. Now, in order to make this dream a reality, we need your help. We're trying to raise $22,000, which will go towards paying and feeding the cast and the crew for their hard work and time. In addition, we need to rent equipment, props, locations, costumes, all that good stuff. Now, this money is meant to get us through production, and if by some miracle we have any money left over, we'll be able to spend it on post-production for things like hiring an editor, a composer, a visual effects supervisor, sound editor. And so every dollar will go towards making this project as awesome as possible, and we really need all the help we can get. We're offering some incredible incentives for our backers, including photoshopped mugshots of you as your very own supervillain. And we're even offering personalized paintings of your supervillain alter ego by an amazing artist who specializes in comic book portraits. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to go see my parole officer. Have a good night, and remember to root for the villain. That's good. That's good scotch.